Hello, and it is spring. It's feeling like spring here in Hawaii, and it's a little bit frisky today, the breeze, but we're gonna do a practice that is really helpful for spring, which invites in the wood element. The wood element is just how you'd think of spring. Spring is all about expansiveness and growth and making sure you're nice and grounded so that you can grow. So this practice today, we're going to work with stability a bit, as well as just that embracing of the fluidity and flexibility that this season asks of us. So let's begin. So to begin with, just inhabit your wuji stance. That is your feet hip distance apart, your knees nice and bouncy. Tilt your pelvis a little bit forward to relax your lower back. Open your arms so that you have grapefruits underneath them. Relax your shoulders. And then you want to lengthen the back of your neck, imagining a string is pulling you up to the sky. And just sense inward. Use this as an opportunity to begin to sense inside your body and bring your awareness from anything external back into your muscles, your tendons, your bones, your beingness. So we're going to open this practice with a nice spiral to loosen up any stagnation. This is great for the mornings. You feel a bit crunchy. So just start with your neck in one direction. Just choose a direction. Opening up the neck muscles, joints. And then in the same direction, you're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So just imagining there's a circle that you're drawing with this section of your body. Just a very gentle, round circle. Just isolating this area for a moment, giving it a little bit more space, excuse me. And then onto your thoracic, same direction. Just a nice, gentle unwinding. Feeling, if you can, the deep muscles in here, the organs. Nice massage you're offering. And then you're going to move into your hips. Unwinding those hips. And then onto your knees. It's a nice circular motion. So if you want to use your imagination with this, you might imagine that we're doing a spiral throughout your body and just opening up all of the joints, ligaments, fascia, just getting everything a little more unwinding. You know, sometimes for me, I will be surprised at how much my muscles can feel like a coiled spring, just bound up. And this is one of those gentle practices. Let's move on to our feet now. Just straighten out your knees, rolling the bottoms of your feet on the ground. This is one of those gentle practices that just really can slowly unwind all that muscle tension that has just been holding. Really, really beautiful feeling. And let's switch directions now. So we're just going to go right back up the body the same way we just went down. Making sure your knees are not traveling over your toes. And getting that nice feeling of a foot massage underneath your feet. And then you're going to circle with your knees. And the hips. And then you do that switch into the thoracic. So it's just this middle section, your lungs, rib cage, chest. Just feel it open up and unwind while keeping your lower body nice and stable, supportive. And moving into the shoulders. Just relaxing into it. And then finally the neck. Just remembering which way I'm going. You're really relaxed. Might have to spot something. You'll get dizzy. Okay. Beautiful. So let's just step into that wuji again if you've left it. And just feel what's happened in your body. Invite all of your senses in. See if you feel a little bit looser, a little bit more open, more spacious. And let's continue on with the neck. So up. And then we're going to go 6 side to side. Being very soft and mindful of your limits. Good. Next, you're going to reach your hand out like you're pointing your finger to the ground as you turn your head, and feel that wonderful engagement all along your arm, and then release. Another side. And release. Good. So now for some isolated shoulder rolls. So we're going to go up to midnight and down to neutral. And then back to 9 o'clock, back to neutral. Down to 6 o'clock, neutral. And then 3 and neutral. So it's just a subtle kind of push and release. You just want to really feel that extension and release. Extension, release. Let's go the other direction. Beautiful. So just again, notice, especially this area. Dogs just got excited next door. I don't know if you can hear that. Just notice what's shifted, if anything. We're going to open up the chest now, and we're going to begin by having our hands just up like this. And then you're going to make these loose fists and tuck under with your tailbone, chin to chest. And again. Then you're going to inhale, and you're going to exhale. Open up your chest. do it from the side so you can see that my tailbone is tucked under. So you just want to engage that core. Exhale, inhale. Opening up that chest. And now as your next exhale, you're gonna up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, return. Inhale. Hands directly out to the side. And exhale. You always want to be able to see your hands so you're not overextending. And you also want to keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. And we're just going to return. Back into the Wuji stance. Feeling what has shifted, if anything. Let's go directly into the hip circles. And we're going to shift direction. Good. So next we're going to do some hip openers. We're going to continue on with the hips and focus on stability. So you want to ground your standing foot into the earth. Imagine a root running down into the dirt as you lift your other foot up and out. So you're going to rotate outward. And rest. Grounding into that opposite foot, you are going to rotate the other side. If you need help with balance, there's a variety of ways that you can play with that, including going up against a wall or holding onto a chair. Good. Next, we're going to do the opposite direction. So you're going to take it in. And other side. So what you also want to notice is that when you are touching the ground, you're kind of brushing the ground and trying to notice the release. So you have the effort here and then the release. Effort and release. it's really nice to notice that Qigong. We're not used to noticing that in life, where we're maybe overexerting or we're not taking those breaks that we could actually break to recover our energy. So I'm just rubbing my belly, rubbing this whole area, my kidneys. And let's go back into the hip circles. So that's why we stay soft in Qigong. Don't overexert. Noticing the effort versus the ease. And reverse. Okay, continuing on with the hips and working on our legs. So this is going to be a side kick. Just kicking right out to the side, and you're noticing that meridian right on the outside of your leg when you do this. That's what you're going to feel, that engagement. And that's connected to the liver. Other side now. So kick out. Good. Returning to the hip circles again. Switching directions. All right, next we're going to do something for your ankles. So you're going to start in a release position, point, release, flex, release, and return. Other side, so release, point, release, flex, release, return. Release, point, release, flex, release, return. Release, point, release, flex, release, return. And 2 more. Good. Let's go into those hip circles one more time. So here we are warming up the kidneys while we're increasing our circulation. And the kidneys nourish the chi for the liver, which liver is connected to energy and growth and expansiveness. Switch directions. And at the time of this recording, Libra full moon is occurring. So the Libra rules the kidneys in astrology. So we're doing double duty here. Springtime, Libra. Just taking care of ourselves, harmonizing with the seasons for sure. Okay, so actually bring your hands back still, and then roll them down behind your thighs. And I want you to land on your knees as you push and lengthen through the top of your head. And just breathe. Feel that nice stretch the backs of your legs. Open up your spine, your neck. Just breathe naturally. And then on your next inhale, come up. And as you exhale, I'd like you to notice what's shifting here. You might feel some tingling down your legs or just a rush of energy. Let's do it again. Inhale, down to the back of your knees. And stretch, stretch, stretch the backs of your legs. It's kind of like a tabletop position. Keeping your back nice and straight and long. And then return, inhale, exhale. Notice your energy. Let's do your toes now, your feet. Just do the toe lifts. Good. And taking your wuji again, tuning in to your entire body. We have opened up from crown to ground. We've worked with all of the body areas. Your chest is open, your thoracic, your hips, your legs, knees, ankles, and feet. Your neck. And take a nice inhale. And exhale as you lift the sky. And inhale up onto your toes. And exhale down. And if you'd like to keep going, you're welcome to. But that's it for today. I hope you found this brief practice grounding and energizing and helped you connect it. I hope it helped you connect to spring and to the expansiveness and groundedness that's available to us right now. Mahalo.